Hello there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Today we have this beautiful pink shades of summer acrylic set for you using Glam Glits acrylic colours. We also have Sonia Williams glitters, and this is what we'll be using today. Pink fairy shards from Sonia Williams. Now you'll have to excuse my nails in this. I've been naughty and I've been chewing. I've had a bit of a bad week, so I've been chewing them. So I apologise. I know, nail techs, aren't we the worst? Right, okay, so to start this design, I'm going to come in with the marble on the middle finger. And I will be using Rekindle That Spark and Angel. I will also be using Orchid. Oh, what's the other one? Calla, Lilly. Oh, I love that shade. It's so pretty. It's like between a pink and a purple. It is gorgeous. There it is. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? And Orchid. So I swirl them up, down, up, and then just, I don't quite take my brush far enough. Just get it. Don't mess with it too much, otherwise it just becomes a hash mess. But you've seen me do this lots of times. So I just put my my beads in. I try not to have massive beads. I tend to like to have a little bit more control and do it in small sections. That's just because that's how I find it easier for me to work. Everybody does it different, and honestly, you can't go wrong with a marble. You really can't. You can get so many looks and you won't get two nails the same, and I think that's why it's one of my most popular. I just love doing it. I love doing a marble. Now you'll have to excuse my voice. We've got the lurgy going around the house at the moment, and I'm just about flying under the radar. It's left me with a bit of a croaky throat and a bit of a sneezing fit every now and then, but on the whole I seem to have done okay. So fingers crossed that I evade that, but everybody else seems to be full of it, so I'm like, keep away, keep away. So here I'm going in with Jaunty, and I'm just putting a little bit of glitter through that marble nail. Now here we're going to have a full nail of Orchid. So what I do is I apply that at the back, sweep it down the left, sweep it down the right. I'm going to be doing foil on this. Oh no, I've never done foil. So I've had them ages. And I've done foil where you put like a little bit on and it's periodically on the nail. But this, I'm going for a full nail. I know. We'll see how we get on a bit later. But I thought I'd share it with you. You know, not everybody takes to nails like duck to water, and you know, there are little struggles. So I wanted to leave it in so you could see where I struggled the most and how I got around that. So here we are on the thumb, and we have Calla Lilly. I love this little baby. Look at that shade, isn't it gorgeous? It's not quite a purple, although it does look it on screen right now as I'm looking at it. It's like a pinky purple. It's gorge. It is really, really pretty. So I'm going to put that on at the cuticle area, and then I put Pinkerat and Jaunty. No, I don't. I put Pinkerat as a base, and then I go in with the Sonia Williams glitters. Everything that I use today will be listed below as per usual for you lovely lot. I'll just let you watch. So this is Pinkerat. Then I'm going in with the glitter, and then I go in with the shards. I've got myself a cuppa again while I do the voiceover. You know me, I like my tea. So you can hear me slurping in my mug. I'll try not to, I promise. And these are the glitters. Aren't they beautiful? Look at those. Just look at the shine on those. Gorgeous, gorgeous glitters. And I'm actually using my wet brush and pushing it into the wet layer of acrylic. And then I leave that to set and I move on to the ring finger. Now this is a colour block and I'm practicing my colour block because I'm not quite as spot on as I think I should be. So I've decided I'm going to do more and I'm going to conquer it. So this is Angel and this is an off-white by Glam Glits, and I'm doing a triangle at the bottom. So I'm manoeuvring that with my brush. I'm using the Ink London A10 brush today. Then I come in with a craft knife. And I just had, look at the difference between what I've done with my brush and how sharp the line is with that craft knife. It's ace. Very, very careful. It's not sharp, it's a blunt one. Very, very careful. So I'm just removing any excess that's actually on the nail, just trying to make it as clean as I can. Then moving on to the ring finger. Going with Calla Lilly. And this one's going to be a partial glass tip. So I'll pull that down after making it neat as I can around the cuticle, tucking that in nicely. Pull that down and add another bead. So I can bring it down just a little bit further. Making sure it's neat in them side walls. And then I come in with Pinkerat. And I'm doing a trail of that. Down the right hand side, across the nail, then up the left hand side. Leaving the tip slightly clear. Blend that down. A little bit more if I'm not happy. I'm coming in with the Sonia William glitters here. Making sure it's all flat. So there's nothing protruding. So when you file it, and cap it, there's no issues. Again, just trying to clear that kit. Put my teeth in, clear that tip. And then we go back to the colour block nail. In hindsight, I would probably have been better doing the sides first rather than doing the top. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Just trying to make things easy for myself, but sometimes I just make it 10 times worse. So I come in, place that bead down, trail it down to the tip. And then I try to build that wall, get that sort of shape that I'm looking for, making sure it's level on both sides. I think that's what I found the hardest, making sure that when I pulled it down, the sides were level where it stopped, and then went into the diamond shape of the tip. Keep those walls in. Make sure I don't lose my shape. Faffing as usual. Then I start to cap. So I've left the clear capping in here, and I'll just let you watch. Okay, so now we come back to the colour block layer, and I'm going to come in here with two colours, Rekindle that Spark and Orchid. So what I'm doing is making sure that the colours go right down into and up to that wall, trying all the time not to touch the skin, but making sure I fill all those little crevices. And I'll do the same on both sides. Use my bead slightly wetter than I have been doing throughout the set, just so that I can get it down there. If I do get it on the skin, get it off straight away, no messing about. Pushing that acrylic up to that wall, making sure I'm just filling all those sides. These Glitterbel metal files, I love these for shaping, I really do. It's really, really sturdy and it gives me a fantastic shape. I think that's what obviously I've been improving on this year. I had a 1-to-1 and that was one of the things that I wanted to learn, was how to get those shapes so crisp. And it's difficult, it is really difficult. And of course I don't do it all day every day as well, so I find that harder. So I practice where I can. So I use the 100 grit on the actual free edge, so that's the shaping, and then this is the 180. So I go down one side wall, around the cuticle area, and then up the other side wall. Again, just watching that shape, keeping an eye. So whatever I do on one side I tend to do on the other side, or roll it across just to contour that nail. Have a look, check it. This is a worn file, this one. It is a 180, but it is a worn one. So what I'm trying to do here is just get out the scratch marks and then buff it all over. This is the beautiful foil I'm going to be using. It's so exciting, isn't it? I haven't done a full nail, so I put glue on it, it goes on white, let it go clear, cut off a little piece, you've just seen me do that, and then I push that onto the glue, rub it on, rub, and then I peel that back. Now any pieces that I've missed, what I do is I go in with the foil that's still actually on the foil, if that makes sense, that hasn't come away onto the nail, and I just keep doing that. So I'm looking where there's still some that I can use, put that on, whip it off. I found that when I put it on and I rubbed it, nothing was coming off, so I tried this, put it on and whiz it off, and that worked much better. Put it on, whiz it off, put it on, whiz it off. And as you can see, that covered much better, didn't it? And I'm now getting what I want, which is the foil all over. I was well impressed with that. For the first time that I've done a full nail, oh, it looks gorge. It's so super shiny. So I'm looking again where there's any left on that little square piece of foil that I've cut off. Fill in any gaps. Now what I'll do is I top coat that one nail, and I will zap that for 30 seconds in the LED light. When it comes out, I will file those sides, because I do not want this to come off. So if this was a client, then I re-top coat again. I file the sides, and I do the same with chrome, and I do the same with decals. That it needs to be sealed in, it needs that contact between the acrylic and the top coat. If you tend to have chrome, foil, decal in between those two layers, that's when I found that it either lifts or it peels off, or you get chipping. So I file it, make sure I'm back to the acrylic, then I give it a second top coat. So 2 top coats on the little finger, and then I go in and top the rest of the nails. Once I've zapped that in the lamp, LED lamp, for 60 seconds, this top coat is, I will then pop on a couple of crystals just to finish off this set, and I used pink gems on this one. Like always, I'm just taking any excess so that I don't lose that shape. And there we have it. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all my new subscribers. I can't believe how many people are subscribing, and I am so thankful. If you're not subscribed already, I would love it if you would. Please take the time, if you enjoyed this video, to hit the thumbs up. So until next time, thank you for watching. Bye!